Hi, Vicky here with a little video for you to demonstrate a small camera survival kit that I made. This is something that I saw on Derek Story's website, and then he had a reader who submitted one of his own too. So I'm going to link both of those into the show notes, and so you'll have a couple of different options. Very much the same contents in the different videos you'll see, but this is my version and I wanted to share it with you today. What I have here is a filter holder. Something that came with one of the filters I bought in the past, and it's a great little small compact case and perfect for this application. What I have in here are a couple of different things, or actually a lot of different things, that you might find useful in the field. As you can see, this is so small, it's easy to put, this is the palm of my hand, it's easy to put in any bag you may be carrying. You can put it in your purse, you can put it in your pocket. Most camera bags have lots of outside pockets. You can throw it in there. It's great to have because it has a lot of little things that you might want to carry but don't know where to put them in. If you have a lot of little things jingling around your bag, I'm not one that likes to have things loose in my bag, so this is a perfect little case for it. So I have Tylenol in here in case I have a headache or somebody gets a headache and I'm out in the field and I don't want to ruin my day. This is a great thing to carry. These little different size rubber bands, which are great if you need to strap something to your tripod or you need to hold something together. A couple of items you might have in your bag that are loose, or something that you need to tie down in the field. This is great for that. Again, a couple different sizes for different uses. A cleansing wipe. This is a medical cleansing wipe, so if you get a cut or a scrape in the field and you need to clean it off, this is great to have. Like a little antiseptic wipe is good to have. And then just a regular moist wipe in case you are doing something in the field where you get dirty, your hands get messed up and you don't want to be touching your camera with dirty hands, you don't want to wipe them on your trousers. It's great to have a little thing like this in your bag. A couple of Band-Aids goes along with the theory of if you get a little cut and you use the moist towelette to clean your hands and you need to cover up a cut. I have a couple of extra Band-Aids in here for that purpose. I have a binder clip in here, which is just an office tool, very small, compact, but if you need to hold something together in the field, say you wanted to hold a stem of something away from something else, if you're photographing a flower and you need to put something aside and you don't have a plant or something, you can easily just clip a couple of leaves and tie them off to the side so you can get your shot. That's just one example of many that you could use this for. Also, this has little, it's a very small, almost paper clip size, little tines on the end here that some cameras or cell phones, other things have these little reset buttons where you need to actually fit a very small point into that little recess. You can use that this tool for that. Not that you would be doing something like that in the field, but just in case you were, you'd have that available to you. So very simple little tool that fits in there. That's something that might be useful to you. This is a small Swiss Army knife. This has a small little blade, and then it has also a file, I think, in there as well. And on the other side, it has a scissor, very small, compact little scissor. This is something that might be useful if you have threads hanging off something, or say you were out in the field and you were taking a photo of a wildflower and there was a little leaf in the way, or you wanted to clean up your composition. You can just quickly snip off that end if you needed to. Again, don't do this in places where it's not wildflowers, like I wouldn't do this in a botanical garden or something like that, but it's something that you can do if you are out in the field and they're just wild, and it's really, you're not going to disturb much if you clip off a little leaf. But that's what you can do with this, and it has other uses too, as you can imagine, but it's nice to have one of those, and it's very compact and fits in there. Safety pins, if you tear your bag, if you do something with your clothing, lose a button, whatever, you might want to need something like this to clip that stuff together. So again, takes up hardly any space. You need a safety pin, you have it. This is a small tool that you can get at Home Depot, Lowe's. It's just a small multi-tool. Again, very compact, thin, fits in here with all this other stuff without a problem. But if you need something on your tripod needs to be tightened, you have these little ends here where you can tighten something. Also, if you get batteries jammed in something and you can't get them out, if you don't have fingernails and you need to pull it out, this can act as a good lever to get those batteries out. So that's useful to have as well. A extra memory card. I usually have a wallet of memory cards with me, but if you forget them and you're out in the field and you just have one memory card with you and you run out, you're kind of out of luck. But if you have this case with you and you have a small memory card, doesn't matter, memory is cheap. You can have a large memory card in here too. They're small, all the same size. You can put it in here and you have a little bit of a backup. And then these little ties that come with your baggies. Again, you can tear one off, tie something together if you need to. In a pinch, might help you out. Again, it doesn't take up any space. So that's the camera survival kit or emergency kit. Again, if you don't have a filter case like this one, there are other things you can use. You may have seen this in one of my other videos where I use this Q-tip holder as a battery holder, but you can also, there's no reason why you can't stick the items in here and they would fit. Most of them would fit anyway, but they're just not as easy to get to, as the access is not as easy as this flat box that opens wide. I think you'd have to kind of spill out the contents of this one to get what you need out, but it would work just the same, but just not as easy to access. Another cheap item that you probably have around the house that would also be useful for this is an Altoids can. It's a little thicker and not as square, but you certainly can use it to fit these items without a problem and carry them in the field very, very easily. So a couple of options there for you for an emergency kit. Again, most of this stuff will just fit in here very easily, and that you would have to fold that one, but as you can imagine, it's very small, fits in your bag, and you have a couple of little things that you might need in a pinch. Doesn't take up much room, and you'll at least be able to have some of these tools if you need them. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching. Sorry for the quality of the audio. I don't have an external microphone yet, but in the future I hope to get one to make these videos a little bit better. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.